Yo guys, it's Streak from Vanguard Weekly. Long time no see. I'm very sorry. We have not been uploading. Just if you guys have not tried to do YouTube before, it's really hard to get a good schedule with like people and stuff like that. So I'm not doing anything. Don't I got any home? Well, I have homework. I've done it already though. So gotta do a deck profile of a deck that I have been fairly enjoying, and it is the Kigaras, and it's not lacrosse or perditions. So let's get into this. So my starter is Red Wolf Draco Kid, and Draco Kid is as you know, the grade 3 searcher, so you kind of plus 1 throw it in soul, and you look at the top 5 and add grade 3 to your hand. So simple, get that ride consistency. So next we run, and basically since I didn't give it away at all, any real Kagero fan's gonna hate me or play mainly competitive. This is Seal Dragons. Then we play for the Seal Dragon Break Ride, which is Hellfire Seal Dragon Weathercloth. So first off, let me talk about why I chose this. Because first off, they're cheap. And since they're cheap, it was easier to build, and I've always wanted to build one. Ever since when I was opening packs, I pulled myself a shirting, then I pulled myself a the 10K, I can't remember its name, I don't even run it, so I don't care. I've always wanted to build it, I thought the art was cool. But before I explain, let me explain why I run the starter. For someone who actually has played Seal Dragons, when I play the Seal Dragon starter. Well, this is solely on because of my grade 3 lineup. If I wasn't running what I was running, I'd be running this, which I'll show you. But with the skill, this is the Break Ride for Steel Dragons, and its skill is Break Ride. Let me actually read it. When a Kagero unit rides this unit, when a Kagero rides this unit, choose your Vanguard until the end of the turn. That unit gets plus 10,000 power. Choose up to 2 of your opponent's rearguards. Retire them. And your opponent looks at the top 4 cards of the deck. Look at the top 4 cards of his or her deck. Choose up to 2 grade 2s, and call them basically. And if there's none, they don't call any. If there's only one, they call one. And its other skill is when you have more rearguards than your opponent, it gains plus 2, so it swings for 13 unboosted. So this is good. It combos a lot with some of the cards in the deck, and I really like it. But yeah. So next, we run 2 Hellfire Seal Dragon Block Inferno. This is the cross ride for Seal Dragon Inferno, and it's you don't run the cross ride because the Inferno was a decent card back then. Basically on Vanguard, only on Vanguard, stops your opponent from intercepting. So yeah, but skill is element break, counterless to 2 cards with Seal Dragon in the name. That's important. So it's E-special counterless. Retire all your opponent's grade 2 rearguards, and this unit gains plus 10k until the end of the turn. This is useful, just doesn't combo with a lot of the cards. Really, what you want to be running is for Seal Dragon Georgette, which was a promo for set 14, I believe. I forgot the name of the set, even though I like a lot of the cards on the set. But its skill is Limit Break 4. Sorry about that, I got a message. Limit Break 4. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, this unit gains plus 5k for each grade 2 rearguard until the end of the turn. If the number of rearguards if the number of grade 2 rearguards your opponent has is 2 or more, this unit gains a crit. And counterblast 1. Choose a locked card and lock it. So it's that Link Joker hate, and it's just a good card. So it applies that good late game pressure. I'd rather be running 4 of this instead of 2 of this, but I'll admit this is Tails' old deck, so he gave it to me for a decent price because it wasn't complete, and I made it more complete, just missing a few cards. So what I'm planning, just tell you what I'm planning on doing, is that I'm planning on turning 2 Weathercloth into 2 more Georgette. So I play 4 Georgette, And don't get me wrong, this break ride combo is sweet, but with limit break enablers, this card just becomes live early game right when you're riding. Like, you go ride your Georgette and then you're live. So yeah, that's grade 3s. Now on to 2s. We're on 4 Shield Dragon Jakar, and it's our 12k attacker. There's nothing really else to run, so self-explanatory. 12k attacker helps us push that for that game. Then we run 4 Shield Dragon Kodarai, and you have to run this card. If you don't run this card, pack up your bags and go bandwagon and play the cross. I'm sorry. Sorry, dog. Skill is counterblast 1. Geek counterblast 1 card with Shield Dragon in its name. When this unit is placed on Vanguard or Rearguard, if you have Kagero or Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your opponent's Rearguard, retire it, like the top 4 cards for a grade 2 and call it. So if you guys haven't noticed, it's more about manipulating your opponent's field instead of just like pure like dropping that Narukami bomb or cross burn them out. You want to make them waste their cards. Yes, if they're playing Legions, it can help them a bit, but other than that, it just bringing out all their attackers so that way they can't do anything with them in the late game. Next, we drop that Flamestar Shield Dragon Knight. Now, its skill is Counterblast 1 if you have a Counterblast 1, not use special Counterblast. If you have a Shield Dragon Vanguard, your opponent cannot intercept them with card attacks. The only reason we're running this over the 10k attacker is because the 10k roll is because I'd rather have something that does something than nothing, so that way I can, if I have to, I'll use it, like, and stuff like that. And it's basically what you want to ride every turn, so that's grade 2s. Okay. There, oh, fuck that card. Next, we're running, on the grade 1s, you're on 4 Perfect Guards. We run old Perfect Guards because they have Shield Dragon in the name. You really want a full Shield Dragon deck. You can get away with playing non-Shield Dragon cards, but only a few. But we run 4 Shield Dragon Perfect Guards. This was hard to get, and because of price, then it shot down me in it because of Protect Orb. So now it's like a $4 card. It's cheap. So if you guys don't care about, if you guys like old Perfect Guards and don't care about art, you can pick these up for pretty cheap. Next we run 4 Shield Dragon Curse. I actually call this the Gojo ripoff because it kind of is. And its skill is when it's placed on the Rearguard, if your opponent has a grade 2 Vanguard or Rearguard, you just cut a card and draw one. Just a good filter. Next we run 3 of the new card, which is Shield Dragon Gurse. Sorry. Excuse me, I'm very sorry. Garrosurge, and its let me read you a skill. It's Counterblast 1. When this unit boosts, if you have a Shield Dragon, if you have a Vanguard with Shield Dragon in its name, you may pay the cost. If you do, till the end of the turn, your opponent's units cannot intercept, and the boosted unit gets +5 plus 2k power for each grade 2 Vanguard. I mean, each grade 2 Rearguard. And if they're playing the deck properly, you should have like 3, so it's +6 to the unit you're boosting on top of his 7k, and they cannot intercept, which is good, and especially since you don't have to use this on a Vanguard, because it just says when this unit boosts if you have a Shield Dragon Vanguard. Then next we play 3 Flannel, which is the 10k attacker. I want to get Mulkeeper, which is the enabler before limit break, but where I buy my cards, they just didn't have any at the time, so I have to deal with these. But the decks still run functions. You just have to play a little more conservative instead of more aggressive than how the deck is supposed to play. But other than that, it works perfect for me. So yeah, on to zeros. Rerun 4 Bela, which is the crit. We want Seal Dragons in the name, and it's a crit. We want crits. Then we run 4 Seal Dragon, Trapple Draco Kid, which is our newest crit. Let me read this off to you. When this is placed on rear guard, if you have a Vanguard Steel Dragon in its name, choose a card from your damage zone for each of your opponent's grade 2 rear guards, and turn it face up. So counter charge for like 3. Sometimes it works. You want to be running this because the deck can get very counter blast heavy if you're running it with certain cards. Like when I get my 2 more Georgette, this card's probably going to be coming back in the deck, and this helps out with the combo a lot. Then we run 4 Steel Dragon Artipeak, which is the Marco clone, and we only run this because it has Steel Dragon in the name. So throw it in Cell, give something +3. Not many people run this because you have Gatling Claw. The only reason I don't like Gatling Claw is because of Counterblast. If I ever go that route, I'm thinking of going 5 draw 7 crit instead of 4/8, taking out a Bella or Bela, or however you pronounce its name, for a Gatling Claw, then take out 1 Artipeak, so we have 2 Gatling Claw and 3 Artipeak. Other than that, Artipeak is perfectly fine with me. And then we run 4 Shirting, which is our heal. Yeah. So 8/4/4, pretty common. Now we go on to Strides, which I only have 4 of, which I'm thinking of changing up. We run only because these were given to me literally for free. We play 4 Divine Dragon Knights Mahmud, 4 Strides. This is on the cover as on hit. It's on hit retire something. We run this because we like on hit pressure. I like on hit pressure. It's really good. And plus it got that triple drive. Yeah, it just helps out with it. If you don't break ride, you can just go stride and have a good time. But yeah, guys, it's basically the deck. If you guys like cheap decks, it's pretty good. I got most of it for about 50 because I bought the deck from Tails for about 25 because he was short on, he needed money and that type of stuff. So I'm like, bruh, I'm gonna help you out. I like Steel Dragons a lot more than you do, so bruh, give me the cards. But other than yeah, it's a very good deck. It's not very good. It's pretty good. I like it. Because if it's cheap, you can go combos off a lot with it. Oh, what am I talking about? I had the name of the set right here. Set 14 was Brilliant Strike. This is my scissors mat from it. What am I thinking of? Which actually, speaking of, I have a scissors deck profile waiting for you, bros. And then I got a Revenger deck for you, and then Gurguets. I got Gurguet for you guys. And then if all goes well, I should in due time I will have a Savas deck for you. I want to do Grand Blue, but I have to wait on that because the cards are expensive. Even though I really like Grand Blue, so I'm favorite clans in the game. Maybe Gear Chronicle, because Time Leap when that trial that comes out, I'm probably gonna pick up 2 of those, and then see what the set has to offer. Yeah, but just think about that, guys. This is a streak from Vanguard Weekly, and I'm out.